Hey guys, okay, welcome back. And let's get started with the second section of our lesson for the second hour of week 3. Okay. Um, okay, so now we are going to continue our review and we're going to talk about classroom vocabulary. And when we talk about classroom vocabulary, we are also going to talk about singular nouns and plural nouns. Basically, how to change a singular noun to a plural noun. We won't go into all the details about it, but it's important to know when to use single nouns and when to use plural nouns. Now remember, what is a noun? I love to ask that question. What is a noun? What is a noun? That's right. A noun is a person, a place, or a thing. Okay? What is a noun? It is a person, place, or thing. It's important to remember what a noun is. We use nouns all over the place in English, okay? And in fact, the classroom vocabulary that we are about to go over, these are all nouns, okay? These are all nouns. So let's talk about our classroom vocabulary. First, we have calculator. Repeat after me. Calculator. Calculator. And of course, we all know, we should have on our cell phones, we should have a calculator, right? Which this is a cell phone calculator, okay? But calculators come in all shapes, sizes. If you have children, they have calculators that are small with little numbers. If you have scientists in your home, they have, calculators that have all kinds of weird stuff on them. But we use in our classroom a calculator specifically for numbers. Then, of course, we have our calendar. Repeat after me. Calendar. Okay? And our calendar looks like this. This is what a calendar looks like, right? Okay? Calendar. Next, we have clock. Clock. And of course, we know what a clock is. A clock tells time. A dictionary. Dictionary. Repeat after me. Dictionary. Very good. And a dictionary is where we find the definitions of words. What do words mean? How do you spell them? We can find all of that information in the dictionary. Then we have hole puncher. A hole puncher puts holes in the paper in the classroom, right? Let's see. Here's a notebook. And as you can see, this notebook has holes, right? And our hole puncher is what put the holes in the paper. Next, we have laptop. Repeat after me. Laptop. Good. Laptop is a computer that can sit in your lap. Okay. Then we have map. Map. Okay. A map is what shows us where we are. A map gives us information about our location. So here we have a map. Maps can give us information about the city we're in. So here we have a street map, right? We have all the different streets here. But it can also give us information about where we are inside a building. Sometimes you go to the mall and you're like, how do I get to this place, or how do I get to that place? Here's an ATM. Sometimes maps will have pictures, or they will have specific information about the location of where you are. Okay, so that's a map. Of course, we have a notebook. A notebook. Okay, a notebook is something that you write in. Then you have a notepad, which is a little bit different than a notebook. It's a little bit different. It's just a notepad, okay, that doesn't have a full page of a notebook, but something where you can just take quick notes. Okay, we have a notepad. Then we have a pen. Repeat after me. Pen, pencil, pencil, pencil sharpener, pencil sharpener. And a pencil sharpener is what we use to sharpen our pencils. There are mechanical pencils these days, so, oftentimes people don't even use a pencil sharpener anymore. Then, of course, we have a ruler, scissors, and whiteboard. Oh boy, don't we miss the whiteboard from class? Remember when we were in the classroom and we would be on that whiteboard and writing and erasing? I have such great students who would come and erase the board after class. I miss those days. But this is great too. I mostly miss being able to interact with you. But just because we're not in the same room doesn't mean that we can't have a conversation. So please write a question or a comment or an answer to a question. Write those in the comment section of the YouTube video, the YouTube videos that you're watching. I have been checking the YouTube videos. I'm not seeing any questions. So please make sure, or comments. Maybe you don't have a question, but please make sure you write a comment in the YouTube comment section. Okay, so that's classroom vocabulary. Now let's talk about going from singular to plural. These are all nouns, and we are going to talk about how to go from singular to plural. A lot of nouns, I don't even want to say most because it may not necessarily be most, it could be 40%, okay? A lot of nouns, the easy, simple way to change a noun from singular to plural is simply to add an S. This is not for every noun, okay? This is not for every noun. Some nouns, there are different rules to make it plural. But for a lot of nouns, to go from singular to plural, you simply add an S, okay? Okay, so we're going to look at a little rule about changing the singular noun from singular to plural. First, let's talk about our classroom vocabulary. Well, no, we'll come back to that. First, let's do this. There are some nouns that only have a plural form. There are some nouns that only have a plural form. And that's one of our words right here, scissors. Scissors only has a plural form. So that's that. There's no singular form of plural. Scissors has a plural verb agreement. So we say the scissors are over there, not the scissors is, even though scissors is just the plural form of the verb. So we use the plural form of the verb to be. Okay? Now, we are going to learn a rule about making words plural. When you make a word plural, you add either an S or ES as an ending. There is a rule to help you decide which one to use. And what's that rule? Here's the rule. If the word ends with CH, SH, S, X, or Z, you use ES to make it plural. Okay? Let's do that one more time. If the word ends with CH, SH, S, X, or Z, you use ES to make it plural. Okay? Other than that, we use S to make the word plural. So let's do a little bit of practice, or review, I should say. So the general rule is you add an S to the word. So snake becomes snakes, dream becomes dreams, bicycle becomes bicycles. These are the general regular rules. And we won't talk about the irregular ones yet because, well, we won't. Right now, I want to focus on this next one, which is, we just talked about it. If a word ends in SH, CH, X, S, or Z, we're going to add ES to make it plural. One box, three boxes. The same rule. One dish, two dishes. One kiss, two kisses. One bus, two buses. One buzz, two buzzes. One witch, two witches. Okay? All right. So that's our rule for changing, going from singular to plural noun. All right, now we're going to talk about in, on, and under. In, on, and under. Okay, so with in, on, and under, we're going to kind of go through this exercise a little bit. Now, the thing with in, on, and under is they're called prepositions of place, and they answer a specific question. And what is that question they answer? The question they answer is, where is? Where is? So let's go through this exercise, and we're going to ask the question, where is, about the subject of each of these sentences. So here we're talking about the duck. Where is the duck? The duck is, where is the duck? So I want you to go through the comment section, and I want you to write the answer to the question in the comment section. Where is the duck? The duck is in the bath, in the bathtub. Where is the ball? The ball is on the table. The ball is on the table. Where is the cat? There he is, right there. Almost can't see him, but he's right there. Where is the cat? The cat is, which one? Correct, under the bed. The cat is under the bed. You notice I'm pausing before giving the answer. that gives you time to pause the video and write the answer that you think is correct. Okay? In the comment section. Where is the mouse? Where is the mouse? The mouse is on the book. The mouse is on the book. Where is the bag? The bag is in the cupboard. The bag is in the cupboard. Where is the dog? Oh, the poor dog. There he is, right there. Can you see that? Why did they put the dog there? Where is the dog? Under the van. The dog is under the van. So I would like you guys to go through the next section, just section 2. You don't have to do section 3 or exercise 3, but do section 2, do exercise 2, and write in the comment section the answer to these questions 1 through 7. Okay, and I'm just going to look for your answers in the comment section. We will not go over them right now. Okay, so let's get back to our review. So we did in, on, and under. Okay, now we're going to talk about family members. We're going to talk about family members. And if you remember, we just finished Unit 3, and a lot of the of Unit 3 focuses on family members, okay? And we've already kind of talked over that. So let's kind of go through who our family members are. You know, we talk about who is in our family, who is in your family, right? And sometimes we wear or have different roles in our family. Mother. So in my family, I am a mother. My kids call me mom, or yeah, they call me mom. I'm trying to think if they call me mommy. I don't think they call me mommy. But they call me, they say mommy sometimes. Mom or mommy. Mother. Okay, you have a mother, then you have a father, and they call their father dad or daddy. Okay, you have a daughter. A daughter is the girl child of a mother and father. A daughter is the girl child of a mother and father. You have a son. The son is the boy child of a mother and father. Okay, son is the boy child of a mother and father. Then you have the grandmother. The grandmother is the mother of the mother or father. Okay, but only the son or daughter would call that person grandmother. Okay, so you have grandmother, then you have grandfather. Okay, then you have niece. Niece is the girl child of a sister or brother. So if you have a sister or you have a brother, and that sister or brother has a child, their girl child would be called your niece. Their boy child would be called your nephew. And if you have a child and your sister has a child, those two children would call each other cousin. Okay, so your child and your sister's child or your brother's child, they would be cousins. Your sister's child would call you, if you're a woman, your sister's child or your brother's child would call you aunt, A-U-N-T, aunt, or your sister's child or your brother's child, if you're a man, your sister's child or your brother's child would call you uncle. Then, of course, you have your sister, you have your brother, and if your brother gets married, his wife, you would call her your sister-in-law. If your sister gets married, her husband, you would call your brother-in-law. And of course, if you are married and you're a woman, you have a husband. And if you're married and you're a man, you have a wife. Okay, so that does it for this section of our video, and we'll be back for the next section in a few minutes.